is measured in 5-second increments.
5秒単位ではなくて10秒単位にしますと52分のところを1分と計算しなくちゃいけなくてですね、細かい積み重ねで5秒単位にしないと今の運転本数が確保できないということになります。
When creating the schedule, the train stop time must be taken into account. If the train stops for a longer period, passengers may have more time to get on and off, but the overall operation will take longer, reducing the total number of trips. To keep the trains running on time, the efficient management of passenger movement is essential.
駅の方ではしっかりと到着前に整列乗車をしていただいてスムーズに降りていただく。また車内放送では車掌がですね乗ったお客様が他のお客様に迷惑にならないように奥まで詰めていただくとか、そういった地道な一つ一つの行動で本当に1秒でも短くしようとしているところです。
It's the driver's job to operate the train safely and accurately. Today, we're going to put the driver's skills to the test. Naoto Ogawa has been a driver for 4 years and 8 months. At Tokyo Metro, drivers are assigned to one line only. This enables the drivers to become experts of their lines, ensuring an accurate operation. Mr. Ogawa is responsible for driving trains on the Hibiya line. On the Hibiya line alone, there are 146 drivers. The Hibiya line is a 20.3-kilometer line that connects Kitasenju and Nakameguro stations. In between, the line stops at many popular stations, where you'll find some famous tourist spots. The driver goes through a series of checks before his shift. He breathes into an alcohol detector. The reading on the detector is all clear. He takes out his spare glasses. Replacing lost lenses mid-operation could be dangerous, so the use of contact lenses is strictly prohibited. Mr. Ogawa is holding a copy of the operation schedule. Detailed times for each station are written on the schedule, which is placed beside the driver in the driver's cab. This page of the schedule shows arrivals and departures for 9 stations, arranged in 5-second increments.
ただいまの時刻は8時20分35秒になりました。アルコール検査異常ありませんでした。薬が服用しておりません。予備メガネ持っております。試験電行終わります。終わります。位置をお願いします。お願いします。
After reporting for duty, the driver checks his bag. Inside are various items, including rescue ropes and other tools that may be used in emergency situations. The train we are riding today is not in service. One of Tokyo Metro's staff members is also joining us. First, let's see how well Mr. Ogawa keeps time between stations. We've brought along a stopwatch to check the target time against the actual time. The staff member from Tokyo Metro will be telling us when to start and stop the timer. The train is ready to depart.
Start.
The target time is 1 minute and 40 seconds. Mr. Ogawa knows everything from the time it takes between stations and the locations of the curves to the characteristics of the line, such as height differences, the shapes of platforms, and the positions of signals, etc.
Stop.
He's only out by 0.28 seconds. When acquiring a train driver's license, drivers are tested to see how well they can keep time between stations. During the test, marks are deducted if the scheduled operation differs by more than 5 seconds. Of the 13 stations we stopped at during this experiment, the average difference was just 1 second, with the biggest difference being just 3.18 seconds.
目標物を決めてそこでの通過速度 全て把握しておりますので、それをもとに運転しております。例えば軌道回路境界目標やまた速度制限表、または、いろいろある沿線電話機、またこのちょっとしたくぼみなどを目印として、ノッチを操作したりしております。
Next, let's see how well Mr. Ogawa can tell the running speed of the train. This is also part of the license test. Covering the speedometer, Mr. Ogawa has to guess the speed.
この速度は何キロですか
19キロです。
はい、これ何キロですか
38キロです。
はい、この速度何キロですか
52です。
Using the lights and other markers along the tunnel, drivers can sense the speed of the train. Every driver develops these skills to ensure an accurate operation.
一歩の電車が遅れてしまうと、また後ろの他の列車にも多大なる影響を与えてしまいます。そのためこの定時運転、今日やった定時運転を守ることがとても重要なことになっております。
Thanks to the driver's hard work and know-how, Tokyo Metro is able to meet the demands of such a high-density operation with precision timing.
It was my first time to see all the different things drivers have to do before driving the trains each day, like using alcohol detectors. They even check the driver's glasses. You can see how serious the company is about its responsibility to its passengers.
Well, I was surprised to learn that the schedule is measured in 5-second increments. In some countries, it wouldn't be unusual for the trains to be 4 or 5 minutes late.
Well, the Hibiya line operates at the intervals of 2 minutes and 15 seconds or 2.5 minutes during morning and evening peak hours. And the daily ridership is around 1.2 million.